And we're live. Okay. Hijinks ensuing. Hello and welcome to our gathering of heroes. These are the would-be heroes of the Marvel Universe, an actual play using the relatively new Marvel Multiverse 616 TTRPG system. As a warning, this is a game that can also explore some mature themes, and while we will be specifically avoiding some topics, the game may still include body horror, gore, violence, gaslighting, loss of character agency, mind control, or other topics. Our players have discussed consent and boundaries, and we will collectively avoid situations that may be triggering. Players will always let me know if anything gets uncomfortable by using yellow and red cards in our private chat. If you as a viewer ever feel uncomfortable or triggered, please pause and step away. Our streams will be available on YouTube after the game, and you can always come back to an episode when you feel ready. Quick acknowledgement to Roll20, virtual tabletop system that is a sponsor of this game itself, not us yet. We're working on that. Demiplane, a gathering aggregate system that stores game material that we have been using extensively. Also a sponsor, not yet of ours, on that too. And Marvel Comics, without whom none of this would be possible. Let's do a quick little intro and talk with people and see who they are and what they're doing, rather playing. And let's start with Sparrow.
Hi, I am the luckiest of lucky red sparrows, which, if you knew anything about my luck, would tell you a lot about the general luck of sparrows. I am the DM of Taves or Tales, and currently on a quest for 100% in Final Fantasy Online. And tonight, I will be playing the wonderful Synapse. And hopefully the accent will actually work tonight, and I won't end up doing random Irish accents. I give no guarantees.
CJ.
Hello, I am the cloudiest of clouds.
I'm never living that down, am I? Jesus.
Also known as CJ, also known as Solstice, also known as Killian, also known as someone who's ready to get gaslit. Apparently, that's if we're mentioning it, we're getting into it today. We're shopping, we're gaslighting, we're gonna do all the good stuff and cast some spells, perhaps.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna promise it. Go. Go.
Oh, me. Oh, okay, yeah. Hi, everybody. See this face? It's been a while. Had a lot of shit happen. I'm better known as Joe or DJ Torador, no finger on Twitter and other social media sites except OnlyFans. You have to dig a little deeper for that one. So yeah, I am playing Brown Recluse, the most spideyest East Coast Spidey on the West Coast. Likes his coffee black with a little bit of sugar and bagels. Real lox and bagels on 49th Street, but not this vegan GMO shit over here in the West Coast. But it is what it is. And I'm just here to do Spidey shit and steal stuff. Well, not steal anything, but steal your girl.
And inflict psychic damage on the rest of us.
And possible psychic damage. They love my quotes. Like, I had a dad who used to watch all these old school movies, so why not? And yeah, look forward to coating your face with web phrasing. Yeah.
Are you proud of us, Mike?
I don't think so.
It hits me right here.
We're coming in with a weird energy today.
A web volleyball to the face. John.
Hello, I'm John. I was gonna say the crimsiest of bacons, but Joe didn't follow up with the gimmick, so now it feels like I can't. I am also the GM over at Bacon Flavored Pods. Today I am playing, and only for today, Steel Aegis, the tokusatsu front flipping axe kicking hero who wants to protect everyone's smiles and maybe play around with some of these fun tools that he's gotten recently.
Indeed. Yes.
I don't know how I was going to follow the formula. If I was going to like, hi, I'm the most noble of nobles. I don't know these things. These are
Y'all are so
gaslit.
fucking mean to me.
I feel gaslit. So yeah, let's
There we
steal
go.
shit. Come on, let's go.
And the narrator
No,
is
no, that's CJ's thing.
We can all share. We can
Yeah.
gaslight and be gaslit.
Well, one of us is gonna have to
Girl
girl
keep and
boss,
gay
and
box?
another one's gonna have to gatekeep.
I wanna do the girl bossing. I've never done that.
Oh, oh please.
okay. On the heels of some interesting and wacky misadventures, we live on the other thing. We saw our heroes encountering some strange wildlife. In the rumors of hearing about giant mutated rats, went to the wharf, and we're somewhat distracted by a call to have some assistance, at least in terms of the internal chat of the animal control people, because a very large animal in the zoo had gone berserk.
In short, we had to go beat up an endangered animal.
I mean, yes.
And
But
then
no
I
animal-
stole
White
some-
rhinos were killed in the making of the show.
I may have stolen some tranquilizer darts and a taser.
May
But
have stolen some track.
in all honesty, they kind of gave them to me. They just
Yeah,
handed
you
them
asked
over.
for them and
like
they handed them.
I didn't say when I would give them back.
You didn't say you would give them back.
Exactly. Sorry. I would like to say in my defense, it's 5 a.m.
Seen that as- But you're like this on other times.
Because it's always 5 a.m. when
Always
I'm
5
doing
a.m.
these.
5 a.m. somewhere. Okay, that's what it is.
We
Okay.
need a compilation of every stream. Be like, to be fair, it's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. It's 5:30. It's 6 a.m.
I just want to remind people
Parents.
that, like, I may be batshit, but I have at least some excuses that I want to use.
What they call them, flying foxes down there?
No, that's a separate species.
Yeah, that's its own bat.
Yeah, cool.
Completely different species.
So, in that, after, I'm not going to say wounds, taking some wounds, getting a little roughed up, the team retired to their respective locales and called it a day, or ruminated on their experiences, blah, blah, blah. What would Brown Recluse been doing today?
What is the actual day?
Let's make it the day after your, yeah, you didn't really get hit in that episode.
Nope.
So you're kind of just experiencing. So it's the next day, nothing untoward, nothing different. Your roommate's up. He's like, hey, you making a McDonald's run?
Yeah, man. What you want?
I always want
I mean, well,
chicken and Coke.
you want to change it up for the day or something?
Chicken and Coke Zero?
I mean, that's something. All right, I'm gonna do it. Also, don't go in the bedroom. I took some pictures, so there's stuff around. I haven't cleaned it up yet. I know I don't usually go in my room, but I feel like I gotta. I met some other people, and they're kind of like nosy and shit.
Are they in there now?
No. No.
I was gonna say because that'd be great because then the rent would go down.
You want this shit or not?
And
Also, oh yeah,
he passes you 20 and says, "Yeah, and buy yourself something nice."
yay, $20. It's gonna on the West Coast. Yeah, it's gonna buy me a lot. Small fry. Also, hey, before I go, let's check out this girl I know. She's really fucking hot. I'm gonna pull out his phone and show Synapse like a sneaky picture.
Damn.
Are you going to tell him that I'm batshit, or are you just going to let him find that out on his own?
She's a little bit of a
So like she's a little zany, but like she's real, like she's so soft, like she's cool. Like she's cool, but like in a a little like anime girl thing, but like not in a gross way. Like she's cool. She's cool. Like, don't tell us anything, but like she has this little hoodie thing that has ears on it that do this thing, and it's just like
one of those ubu.
yeah, oh god. She hasn't said it yet. I'm like, I'm gonna get her to say it one day. I'm gonna record it. It's gonna be so fucking hot, I'm telling you. But yeah, she is based, bro. Like based.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. May have thought. No, you know what? I'm gonna get the food. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I have no
Coke
idea if he
Zero.
was being sincere or not.
Coke Zero and getting that shit.
Never been so insulted and flattered at the same
And I'm just gonna, awkwardly leave the room and sunglasses on and just start going towards the McDonald's.
Does your roommate know you're a Spitterman?
No.
Kind
There's
of
not
looks
a,
like the Miles Morales room in the first movie.
yeah. It just but
Maps
there's
all over the place.
not a single spider in that house. It is clean.
But yeah, you fill the quota of never being more than 6 feet away from a spider.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, they don't have to be there.
Please
No.
don't remind me of that quota. I am
Oh, I'm
very
sorry.
uncomfortable.
So I just spidey out towards the
Arachnophobia.
McDonald's.
All right. You're off.
I send
Good run.
pictures of, I guess, a group message of everyone like me swinging upside down in the air with $20 in my mouth.
I'll pay with the mask up and the $20.
Next thing you know, you just get like a message from Synapse just being like, and you get a transfer at the same time of like $10. Can you grab me like a drink?
Venmo you.
From
Yeah, I just
from
bet
Zane, you get a
you don't know how I know your Venmo, but you get a Venmo from me.
Zen sends you capital X, capital D.
Killian sends, "What is that?" in reply to your X and your D. Oh.
No, I'll be honest. I thought Solstice would say that to Recluse first. Not gonna lie.
This time Zan just sends straight up the
Basic.
laughing heart emoji.
Ugh. Okay. Speaking of Gillian, what is Gillian up to?
I guess he puts away his phone, first and foremost. Killian's day off, eh? I think he, in the meantime, for the moment, would possibly like to return to the first scene of the crime, the museum. Because that's kind of like where a lot of weird stuff first went down that still has no answers. And so, sometimes the best place to find answers is to where you found the questions. So,
The museum?
yeah, with the, what was it, glass displays and
Yeah.
crystal displays and all that. Just
And the
kind of
elf
poke
that
around,
did
sniff
a lot of
around.
illusions.
Hmm.
Okay. So you're on your way there on a mission of investigation.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Stopping for McDonald's, apparently it's a thing.
Is there a is well,
Reylon's
I guess I wouldn't know from Brown Recluse's photo of being in midair which McDonald is going to.
Like to think you go to the same one by
Look up.
accident. And there's that awkward like lie.
go to each separate one just to shake things up. Got to figure out which one does, leaves the fries in for just that little bit too long.
Mm-hmm.
Zan, what's Zan up to?
Hello. Well, yeah, Zan is yeah, we'll say Zan is at the actual like superhero base proper. Installing some of the new machines and lathes and fabricators and what have you that our good friend the sugar daddy provided. And he's sitting there, he's sketching up some ideas, and he is going to send a message to Killian that will say hey, when you get the time, could you bring one of those crystals to the base? I have some ideas. And he will send another one to Synapse and be like, hey, can you come help me with the project when you got the time?
Get like a thumbs up. And then in like a little ETA, like 20 minutes.
Yeah. So, yeah, he would continue setting his stuff up while waiting for whichever one of them shows up first. And I don't know how far away the museum. Okay, well, yeah, Killian's actually doing something, so he probably wouldn't be the first, would he?
We could say I'm an early riser. Went to the museum before people started to pile in. He's like I do work at another museum. I don't know how it works in Seattle. If like you can do like a thing where you have access to all the museums in the
Most
city.
public works type places usually open around 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Lucky.
They
Okay,
open
so
at,
I'll
like,
be there right at
fucking
10.
8:30, 9 o'clock here. What the hell?
Oh, let's look.
Seattle's a world of its own.
Australia is weird.
That too. Australia is a world of its own.
A lot of people don't actually believe Australia exists, which is hilarious to me. Like,
Oh yeah, it's
Wait, what?
Oh, it
there's
is
a
a
whole
conspiracy
conspiracy
theory.
about it.
people?
that is
Yeah.
that I am not shitting you. That is conspiracy theory that Australia does not exist and all Australians are actors. I'm like, I am not getting paid enough for this.
I mean, both can be true.
Dude, stop blowing my cover. What the hell?
All right, wrecking your mojo.
Oh yeah, our museum's open at 10 a.m. here too. What the heck?
I know. It's a public
Huh.
work thing. That way, people. I mean, it's usually union, and they usually,
Ah.
have a certain window of time. They're semi-government or public works employees. But yeah, 10 a.m. usually. Government too.
Yeah, like
We're there
Zan
at
would
like
be at
8.
this all day, so yeah, just whenever Killian would get the time.
We show up at 8. Everyone else the public gets to come in at 10.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
That makes sense.
So, Serafina,
Yes.
all this activity, all this texting and MySpacing and whatever else you're doing.
Yep. Hmm.
Creating a surreptitious website / MySpace resurrection for Gideon while his back is turned.
Actually, no, she would do that. She would 100% be building him an online presence and just literally just going through going, who is this masked man? But it's just like Gideon with the friggin' mask just painted on him in Photoshop. only to mess with him.
The Hugh Jackman stapled to the face thing.
Yeah,
I also
yeah.
What else is she up to?
I would like her to, at least the start of the day, be doing some web searches to try and find any correlation about any events that might have happened in the sewers that might have given these rats these crystal abilities. And I just want to set basically web crawlers to gather as much information about that so I can sort it later. And then I'll probably grab a few things and head over to Aegis and just be like, sup? I just really like the idea of her getting into that building completely silent while he's working and just sort of appearing next to him and being like, you need to connect that circuit.
Ah, jeez.
You need to buy teleport. Sort of appear in this eldritch.
Oh no, I just meant her to be quiet as hell.
Yeah.
Just step up, just be like,
Extra dimensional explosion
Yeah.
of
we'll
evil.
get there, we'll get there.
I'm not revealing it. All right. So in that order, I'm imagining Reylon will be first to his destination. Are you going in with a mask? Checking.
You were wearing it.
I
Well,
was wearing it.
going through the air, so
Why did I ask that very specifically? I don't.
that is so terrifying. It's like, are you sure you want to do this? Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm questioning all of my
You
life
don't
choices.
find them.
Thanks.
No, I'll go in without the mask. Like I'll just.
I swear, if you're in the middle of another robbery, like we're gonna put like I don't know a cone on you.
Bells. Like in a little distress collar. You can hit the button, let all of us know.
Life alert.
fallen and I can't get out.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Yes.
Is there a line in here?
There's, one other person because it's one of those 24-hour places.
Mm,
It's
wait, does it have the stall where you can just order off the screen, or do I have to?
the little side kiosk. That
Yeah, then I'll just go do that if there's a person in line.
I love those things.
They're so convenient.
And the person behind the counter is a little bit. I mean, it's sort of the end of their shift,
Mm,
and it's sort of one of those things that you'll sort of get the sense that they've always been just a little bit confused by the people who don't use the kiosk.
uh-huh.
Kiosk is so much easier for them too, so it's sort of one of those. Why do you have a special order that you can't figure out on the kiosk? Welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you?
Put my order in and just kind of sit down with my little receipt. Mm,
You get your food without much incident. The beeping and everything else of the fast food chain automated machines aside, a pretty average, normal, very chill morning.
mm-hmm. I wouldn't have gotten any text messages from anybody else, right?
Not since the one sent by Zan, Aegis.
What did it say?
The
Next
laughing
day.
emoji. Yeah.
I asked you for like cookies or something, and I
Yeah.
Venmoed you like $10.
Yeah, I got it. I got everything. I'm just here. I'll just text back. I keep wanting to say hackerspace, but that's not the place. Like, where have the food. Where are we meeting?
I'm on my way to the. This is all in like proper tech speak, but I'm on my way to that place. I'll meet you on the way, and so you don't have to come all the way out here. And
Church.
this is probably what is going to be weird, but Synapse is 100% going to try and track your phone so she can plan the exact route to meet you without you having to go out of your way to find her.
Time to get a new phone.
You don't know that she's doing that.
That's fine.
In her defense, she doesn't mean to be creepy. She's actually genuinely trying to be like, oh, you got me something. I don't want you to go all like out of your way. I'll try and find the best way to meet you. She just doesn't realize that normal people would just ask.
And with that, we make this the first roll of the day. Give me a logic roll.
Ooh, a logic roll. Okay. 15 with a 6 on the Marvel die.
Jeez. Okay.
Logic, funnily enough, is Synapse's thing, not Sparrow's, but
So I will give you the find my phone, essentially. And you can track essentially where he's going. I'm not going to give you what he said before or the photo.
oh yeah, no, that's fine.
If you rolled a fantastic, I might have given you the photo.
Oh, that would have been really funny. But it really would have been funny. No, all right. So I'll try and plan a point that meets up and then just send him that little pin on the map.
Sure. Or you could send him the address to Zan's place.
I'm not going to Santa's
Oh,
place.
I'm at the HQ.
I'm going to the HQ. And I figured they don't want to go all the way out there, so I'll try and meet them on the way so they don't have to come all the way out to the HQ to give me the food, the $10 food.
There.
$10 cookie.
$10 cookie. Honestly, I could so go for cookies right now. I'm so hungry.
5 a.m. cookie. That'd be so nice.
All right. Solstice, Gideon.
Yes.
You get to the art museum. Before it opens, you've gone here a couple of times. You get the layout of the land sort of thing, and you're struck by a couple of things. You're sort of standing at the base of the steps. You're looking up at the building. You're surprised, a little bit taken aback by yourself, really, that in the past chunk of time since that incident happened, you've never been back to this art museum.
Mm-hmm.
And the second noteworthy thing is that there's literally no evidence of ever having had a glass exhibit.
Okay.
To the point of, give me a vigilance check.
I can do that.
Like rolling.
Okay, 6, 7, 8. That is, you said vigilance 12.
Well, and there's nothing. The displays are completely moved around, and you're experienced with the format and the curation of museums. You accept a certain amount of terrain movement and furniture movement, and how displays and little sidewalls and everything get moved in order to accommodate the new thing or the future thing that's coming up or upcoming shows. But this is altogether different. Everything else in the main lobby and in corresponding sort of side wing spaces is exactly the same in terms of the actual physical layout of the building itself and the walls and everything else. It's basically almost as if I mean, there's some display on neoclassicism, and there's another display on a sort of a modern art thing, and they're what do they have going on right now? They have various. I mean, what's going on? Various bits and things. There's a Hokusai inspiration and influence from the collection of the Museum of Fine Arts from Boston. There's a Calder exhibit, Elizabeth Malaska, um, and Anita Yoel Ali, a Joan Quick to See Smith, a Joyce Scott, but there's literally nothing about any of the names that you were given before
Mm-hmm.
with regards to a glass exhibit of any kind.
Very interesting. If I can, I'll mosey on over to the front desk person for a little chat.
They're very friendly. They're in their little sort of semi, work for a flight attendant kind of company, sort of baggage handling, whatever sort of thing. They're very prim, very dressed very neatly, very uniformed. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the Seattle Art Museum.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. I don't mean to take up too much of your time. I do have a couple questions. Do you have a pamphlet from the last exhibit that they had here a couple weeks ago? I normally like to collect them, but I missed out on that one. It was like glasswork.
And their expression is complete confusion. I'm sorry, at Glassworks?
Yeah, I don't quite remember the name exactly. But if you do have something from like the past exhibits of recent month, maybe it'll
We could
trigger my memory.
look for something. I mean, and she opens up a drawer and she's sort of rifling through. She pulls out a pamphlet from the previous season, and it has nothing in it.
Oh,
And but have you seen our current exhibit? And sort of goes through the regular stuff about what's here and what's coming. But again, nothing to do with glass.
oh. I let her go through her whole script, politely listening along. Okay, that's note that I mean that all sounds really good. I pull out my ID from the MoHi, the Museum of History and Industry, something like that. Yeah, so I was actually looking to get some, well, you know how they communicate back and forth, these museums. I was just here to look at some of your stuff that's not currently on exhibit. Is it okay if I take a peek? I've just got such a big day. I have to go to multiple museums. It would really just help if I could go and just take a look of like the what do you have, your catalog or whatever of
Give me a non-combat ego roll.
all right, come on, baby. Okay, decent rolls. No fantastics over here, but we'll take it. 12 on the die. Ego is a +0, so it's another 12.
12 was okay. I mean, and she's like, well, I mean, sure. Just give me a sec. And she calls somebody on their little internal walkie-talkie mechanism to come and replace her. And she's like, hey, come on, and we can have a look at the. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, it's weird. I mean, I have an email from somebody that says glasswork, so if I could just maybe clear that up.
Sure. Yeah. I
That would
mean,
be really helpful.
and she takes you back to the sort of the back hallways that are sort of adjoining, and you walk through the industrial. You can see the pipes in the walls and everything, sort of thing. You go through the thing back to the back room where some of the the displays are beginning to be sort of put together and developed, curation desks and things like that to sort of lay out and catalog things. Nothing in here that even remotely resembles glass, let alone the extensive amount that apparently was on display.
Oh,
Excuse me.
and well, I guess there wouldn't be anything from those artists either. I don't think I wrote down any names. Very strange. While we're looking, right, I'm also going to be using one of my newfound powers of, give me a second. I think it's called Detect Supernatural. Sense Supernatural.
Sense supernatural.
Yes.
And what kind of supernatural are you sensing?
Uh,
Does it even actually?
Elven crystal, fey kind of magics. The
Bob's magic.
range is 100 spaces per rank. It's concentration, so I'll just keep concentrating on it as we walk.
All right, give me. That's an ego check.
Okay. 2 12s. So it's probably not going to be great. Come on.
I have faith.
Okay. 8 plus 5 is 13.
See?
This is an ego again, so 13.
13.
Not bad, not bad, not bad.
You don't get a ping. This is sort of almost like a divining rod sort of thing. It would sort of draw you to very sort of obvious examples of person, place, thing, target, people, places, or things within 100 spaces. This site is not specifically supernatural, and you don't get a sense of any object in the immediate area. Range here, 100 spaces, that's a lot. Nothing in the immediate area hangs as supernatural. No one in the immediate area hangs as supernatural. And the place itself, while it doesn't ping specifically as a supernatural site or essence, you get a sense that there's sort of like that tinnitus, that low-grade hum that just sits in the back of your ear. The entire site is sort of infused with just a little bit of just a very subtle little taste at the back of your tongue, just sort of that a little bit of something, but the entire building.
We're talking floor, like area of the ground, or like the entire building's area the space takes up.
Just in and around you, all over.
Okay.
Not the build, and
So not
and
like a circle on the ground that it just
No,
happens to be.
there's no
It's-
specific. The entire building isn't surrounded by a big glyph or anything.
Mhm.
It's sort of like it has that
Like it's in the walls kind of thing?
like when you smell McDonald's. You have that
Understood.
stuff. It's like, oh,
Understood.
like McDonald's.
Is there someone eating McDonald's nearby?
But somebody walked past you after eating.
Yeah.
Smells like French fries. It's sort of that even not even that overt. It's just sort of has this general feeling of all around you, some kind of glamour has happened.
Makes sense.
And it seems to be a large enough scale that no matter where you go in the building, it's there.
Okay.
But if you
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
get a sense, it's more concentrated for want of a better term, in the main lobby,
Oh,
where the encounter.
okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down, I think. Sorry, what was your name? I didn't catch it.
Oh, I call her Jen.
Janet. Sorry, lovely to meet you, Jen. I really appreciate it. You just saved me about 10 phone calls and 5 emails, so
Oh, hey, no
really
problem.
appreciate it. I think we're good here. It might have been a mix-up. It could have been one of the other museums.
Oh, no worries.
Thank you. I'll just see myself up, and I'll
Vanish in the
take
closet.
another look maybe around the foyer or whatever it's called, like the main area, just because that's where it was most concentrated. But I don't think I'm going to see anything.
I mean, they must have been the best cleaners in the world because of trace of glass or
yeah, that's what's curious. Normally there'd be tiny bits of glass stuck in the corners, or something. But
don't
there's
even get
none
it.
of
I mean, no, not even a sense. Just a general, slightly stronger feeling of glamour in that area.
it. Okay. Uh, I'm on my way, Zan XD, and then send.
Yeah.
Everybody into the 21st century with
Yeah, I guess I'll take the bus to to the HQ.
cool. So, Synapse is on her way. Zan would already be there or getting there sooner. And Reylon will be then meeting up with the king that Synapse has anticipated to have them exchange cookies.
I want cookies. Synapse is fueled only on caffeine and cookies and whatever snacks she can get her hands on. I'm guessing she hasn't eaten today. She is entirely that bitch that would just completely hyper focus on something and be like, oh, I actually haven't eaten. I should probably do that. That's a thing.
She subsists only on gamer fuel, and as such
Yeah.
will probably have diabetes in the future.
I mean, not great, but yeah, excellent.
It's alright, superheroes don't have a long shelf life. Of all the things of that she has to worry about, I don't imagine a lot of physical health in regards to food is exactly high on her list.
Yeah, whenever you come back from death, your health is reset.
Yeah. Totally, that's how it works.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
heal myself there. Playing on hard mode. All right. So the I have a story for that later on. I guess Reylon would be easy. It would be easier to go from your perspective, in a sense, because you're, I assume, web traveling.
Yes.
Taking the public transit. So you give me a vigilance check.
I sure can.
You said?
8.
8. All right, or not. You had a thought. Maybe you try to catch a ride, but you're not sure which bus she'll be getting off on. So you make it to that point, and just down the street, bus stops. Conspicuous looking individual who's trying to remain anonymous in a green hoodie with cat ears. No, okay. Cat ears are on costume. That's how you know she's in costume. Yeah,
She's at least wearing a face mask now.
exactly. Um, you're actually wearing all that on the bus?
Given how public transport works, I could be wearing One Piece-esque ridiculous outfits and no one would bat an eye.
Yeah.
um, no, she's just wearing a comfy hoodie. I would say this one's just green and black. I think she'll leave the cat ear one at home for the moment. It is literally just the hoodie that she picked up that morning. It is completely random. But she does tend to favor a color scheme of green or black. So it is pretty easy to find her. If you know what she looks like, it's pretty easy to spot her when she wants to be spotted. She kind of just steps out of the bus, in that very hunched, please don't touch me kind of way. And it's not because it's other people, it is public transport. And if anyone here has been on Australian public transport, you understand. I mean, Australian public transport is great, and we are a lovely country, and I would like to be paid.
I mean, yeah. Great public transit. Take Australian public transport. Good plug. There it is.
Wouldn't that be so funny if that's what's
Good.
our first
Slowly
sponsor
eliminating
was?
sponsors off our list one at a time. Awesome. So proud. So, yeah, Synapse hops off the bus, punched, and generally looking like she wants to not be in public and thinks that riding in a aluminum tube was the most terrible idea in the world. She doesn't see you yet.
Me? She doesn't see me. Are there power lines where the bus is at?
Sure.
I kind of want to dangle above her. Just
On power line?
I question that decision, but go for
If
it.
birds can do it, so can spiders. Live your dream. Become the Electro Recluse.
fuck it. Let's go.
I mean,
Oh
Prowess is
God.
great powers, so
I would laugh so hard if you get just fried and you just drop in front of her and you just do the little leg
Yeah, I
touch
was
that
gonna say.
spiders do.
All the limbs curl up.
charred little smoke trails up and I mean you could dangle from the pole and not actually dangle from the wire, yes.
Want me to dangle from a pole? Sure.
Or you could rig a hammock between two poles and just be sort of hanging off of that.
No, I'll dangle from the
Plenty of
pole.
ways to do that without actually endangering.
Yeah, I
Or
don't
you
wanna-
could walk up to her like a normal human.
What? Have you met?
In this game, never.
Have you-
Fine, I'll get down a little further back and then I'll
I mean, if
stroll
you
off.
startle her, something is going to happen. So she will freak.
I like
Be
the idea
entertaining.
of you dangling it and just kind of dropping down. I don't know. It seems like more in character.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna dangle from the pole.
Fair. So, the naps, you're hooded in,
Mm.
just looking around.
Kind of hunched, looking around. She can't help it. She always looks nervous in public, and her eyes kind of keep darting around at people's faces, but not in a very obvious way. And here's the thing: she's not going to see you because she's looking eye level with a lot of people. She's not looking up.
She is not looking up. So you are. Do you want to tap her on the shoulder? Do you want to tap her shoulder from behind? Do you want to just sort of poke her in the top of the head? What would you like to do?
On the shoulder. Right.
She jumps like proper. and is going to turn. Are you like? Do you stay
How
down or
badly-
do you go back up?
Badly
That's
is Seraphina being paranoid right
Oh, she's super paranoid right now. She's
Holy-
freaked.
now? Roll me an ego check.
Okay. 15 with a 4 on the marble die. If you wanted to react by telekinetically just doing something, that would be funny.
No, not you. And that's why I said that, because of that reaction. You tap her on the shoulder and
Good luck.
he jumps and shrieks as though, a spider had landed on her shoulder. But she turns around and it's not her. Her eyes are black.
Oh no.
And sort of like the amulet that she wears sort of just did this flare of thing, and it sort of just started spreading, sort of like black veins start going up, and sort of you could almost see in the black underneath her fingernails and her fingerless gloves, sort of the blackness there, and sort of just spreading into the thing, and she looks like she's about ready to like just plow you right off of that.
I'm gonna say punch. Let's say punch.
My bad. We'll edit that out in post.
No, we fucking won't.
No.
You will forget.
Absolutely will not.
No, I let the cat speak for the second episode, so this is staying in. Now, we're we punch you right off of the web cradle that you let yourself down on, and but then it almost immediately subsides, sort of pulls away. Her
Sorry.
eyes are back. Her fingernails are normal color now.
You scared the hell out of me.
Like,
Are you? Whoa, black and dangerous. What the fuck was that?
The fuck was what?
Your eyes got black as crows, and your nails were doing like the thing when you die, and they're still growing when you die, type of thing. It was really fucking spooky.
You know the reason that they still grow when you die is because the skin recedes around it. That's not helpful in the situation. And she's going to look at her fingernails. They look normal, right?
like normal fingernails.
Are you feeling okay?
And your little
The pinky finger's the one's a little long though. Maybe you should trim that if you're going to be super typing and stuff.
wait, do
I
know-
imagine. Yeah. No, I imagine she would keep her nails very like both short and yeah, I think she would be like one of the people that chews on it. But I would keep my nails quite short if I'm working on computers all the time because you don't want.
and your amulet thing did it was like a solstice thing, like when solstice turns into, I don't know. It was just weird. You look like. Have you been touching things you haven't been supposed to be touching?
Recently?
Yeah.
Well, other than that crystal that we all kind of touched, trying to
Didn't.
figure out. You kind of did. You did.
No, it was the web.
Remember, all of us got zapped, remember?
It was the
All
web.
of us got zapped.
There was a
Oh, the web. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure all of us touched it, and
It
the
was
only one
buried.
that didn't get zapped was Solstice. Because it was a joke that we were just like,
there was a barrier.
Yeah, but I'm not turning into like zombie hot chicks or anything like that. So, yeah. Anyway, here's your cookie.
thank you.
And, good.
Are you sure you're feeling all right? I
I'm
didn't do
fucking
anything.
fantastic. Oh my god, I made $4,000 last night off OnlyFans. Yeah, yeah. So I feel like splurging. I feel like a little splurging.
Absolutely understandable.
Yeah. So, how much is a GPU for your computer?
She kind of smiles like, and is just going to immediately open up on her phone, and she's gonna like get the highest tech and just show you. And I think I don't know off the top of my head, but it's fucking expensive, like highest tech, like Alienware computer kind of shit. Um,
Does it have to be Alienware?
well, I really like the specs on this. It's particularly customizable, which is very handy for me. But if you've
Mhm.
got something that you would recommend, I'd be happy to hear it.
What do you think about Nvidia or like AMD?
They have their uses, and I believe they have particularly. Is it really obvious that I don't know a lot about computers?
Yeah, it's fine.
Personally, I don't know a lot about computers. Synapse knows everything about
Mhm.
computers. She is just like she just starts listing off like the pros and cons of each, and you can tell she's like really interested in this. She's just like
Mhm.
hyper enthusiastic about it, and then she kind of sees you, and you're just like,
Mhm. Mhm.
uh, sorry, I tend to get a little bit carried away.
No, I thought it was real cute. So it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Computers and hot girls go together like, PB and J. Like it's a thing.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Look,
Most people just call me weird.
that's kind of rude, but you know, I mean, it is what it is. I get called weird sometimes too, but
I don't think you're weird.
well,
I
thanks.
think you're nice.
Thanks. Speaking of that, where is you know what Gideon is?
I can look.
Wait, why? How?
No, she's gonna take her phone. I'm going to say that Synapse has at some point put a tracker on Gideon because he cannot track his phone. It's just like a little thing in his coat. Whether or not he knows about it, I'll leave up to him. But she 100% would have put a little tracker that only she knows the code for, and just brings up like a little tablet in front of her, and just starts. Do we want to say where Gideon is right now, or do we want to leave that for?
I leave that. I'm just like, well, I was just asking the question because, like, if we're gonna do that space, I need like a film room. So like, oh, we can record like our videos for us, be like put on the TV and shit.
We could be proper superheroes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about last night when I was filming. But yeah, like we could do this whole thing, and yeah,
Yeah, definitely. And we could definitely get to really like a high-tech editing software and make it
yeah,
all really shiny.
yeah.
Definitely.
So
And I'm
I
sure Gideon won't mind. We'll just
no,
tell him
not
it's
at all.
necessary.
Actually, yeah, actually, we need to put that on like a oh, make a whole list like an Amazon cart thing, and just start loading shit up and charging on this card.
He does seem to have quite a lot of money, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And no compunction about spending it on us, which is
Probably
honestly a
because,
brilliant thing.
and you'll see him kind of fold his arm, probably because he has family from the Civil fucking War that still gets money from the government. But you know that's
We
what?
need to talk about a lot of the things that he says. It's a
Uh,
little bit on. It's a little bit out.
it's not
Like,
even just odd. It's just now that's a weirdo. He's weird. That's fucking crazy. Also, who doesn't have an up-to-date phone? What the fuck was that?
did you see that thing? It hurts me physically to see it. And he texts like he's 150 years old.
It probably is more than that. I don't know what his deal is. Ooh, is there a way that you could like use your computer powers to like peel back his skin and see what he really is on the inside? If he's like a human or if he's like an alien?
If he was some form of Cybertronic, yeah. But otherwise, I would
Yeah.
have to rely on like an X-ray machine. We could probably convince him to buy one for the base.
Yeah, they're
We could
not
make
that
it part of the
expensive.
security thing.
Yeah,
Like you have to go
yeah.
through it to get in.
Oh, would that hurt people though? Like with all that radiation?
Eventually.
I worry about Solstice, because they have their own thing.
It could. I don't know. I don't know about their biology. I could look it up. I could ask him.
Yeah, have you ever taken blood from them?
I've never taken blood from anybody, but it can't be that hard.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So if you need someone to help pin him down, I can do that. You want blood?
That would actually be very handy because he does that. He's quite the slippery fellow and doesn't want to talk a lot of the time. So if you
I
could
don't know
help
what
me
that
with
is.
that.
Is he like super introverted or like? Wait, he probably has a crush on one of us. That's what it is.
It's probably you.
Yeah.
You're definitely
Oh,
quite the magnetic type.
oh shit. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. He's probably been looking at these guns, man. He's like, yeah, I want to hold
Yeah.
on to those guns, man. Go to.
I
Like,
mean, the way he looked at you when you first met, I was watching on the cameras at the time.
yeah. What did he look
We
like?
were in the museum, remember?
Yeah.
And I was checking the cameras to see why, you know, what had happened with that glass stuff. And you
Yeah.
guys were in the lobby. And so
Was
I
he
saw
like?
when you two met.
Yeah. Was he like hungry about it? Was he lustful? Like, what does that mean? Or both?
What does that look like exactly?
Like this is hungry, like,
Hungry and
but this is lustful is like,
I really like the idea
yeah,
of you doing this in public, and Synapse genuinely does
yes.
not have a clue of like, she's like staring at your face, like, huh.
Yeah, like I tend to do that with men and women and everybody else. So like they kind of like, oh, lustful, and then I have to sell my underwear and all that shit, and then oh, it's a whole thing.
Is that a requirement? I didn't know that was
Not
a requirement.
necessarily, but like it's a
That seems like a
request.
weird thing to have to do.
It's a request. Like I made some money off of that too. Like
Honestly, if it gets you paid in
yeah,
this world, that's probably a good
it gets
thing.
me paid. People like me. I'm good at what
We
I
are
do.
traumatizing Mike right now. Not to mention, poor Solstice is going to have to deal with this.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet Solstice would like a gift. I can give him the gift of, some shorts, maybe.
I mean, if that's something that your paramours often request of you, that might be an idea.
Paramore.
But
Wow. Do you play games? Well, no, you play games. You play Mass
sometimes I
Effect?
play gay. Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
do.
what I
That
like
is
that.
so much fun.
It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. Okay. Yeah. So like oh, so what is Solstice like? Do we because he has the ears thing, and I was like, do I get him some earrings or like a
You know, I
scarf?
think he'd look pretty good with like some silver earrings or something.
Oh yeah. Would that
I'm gonna
make
be heading. Hmm?
would that make him sick?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know. I
so.
don't know his thing because like he.
Also, give me a vigilance check.
What?
Please tell me you're coming by and you just see us talking.
Yeah, just out the window at the
Please.
A, w- a one
gonna
on
have
the
to put
middle
out
dice
so
is
much.
good, right? That's like fantastic.
Well, the Marvel Dice is amazing.
Awesome. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh.
I don't know what I'm rolling for. I'm so scared. Vigilance, that would be a 10 total. But a fantastic 10.
So you rolled very, very badly on the other two dice.
Yes.
I'm like,
That is fine.
what?
Fantastic. Because you're just making sure, because sometimes people forget to add the one as a 6.
Oh, wait. I did forget to add the
Oh.
6. Sorry. So then 16. 16, right?
Jeez.
No,
Good better.
15. Because it doesn't count as a 1 at all. It
Counts
just
as a
counts
6.
as a 6.
Yeah.
That's way better. So, not only fantastic, but a 15. You indeed see, on your way to the HQ, someone who looks suspiciously like Synapse. Only in you've seen her in non-costumed guise. She's lacking the ears. And Reylon with a bag of McDonald's.
How close are we to the
Adding.
museum?
As you pass on by with the
Get off the bus and come talk to us.
I'm just on the bus.
You're gonna regret this, but come talk to us.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cute in like that little weird, spooky way. Like it's the nicest ass like I've seen on a dude in a long time. Like it's just perfect.
I think it's really cute the way that he dresses like Gideon.
Oh, let's not do that because now that's kind of making
No. He makes it look better.
I was
No. Think about it, because if he dresses like Gideon, he dresses better than Gideon, because Gideon dresses very averagely. Have you noticed that?
That's like a rich hobo.
Yeah. Whereas Solstice seems to have some sort of fashion to him.
Yeah.
And I would like this for the moment you walk up to us.
Like you're really
You're coming up to us.
the way the pants hug his ass was just.
Wait.
Hey,
Sorry.
how's it going, man? Hey, this came from McDonald's. From what?
I'm gonna offer him a cookie, just like straight away.
Cookie.
Do you want a cookie?
Yeah, sure. So
How you
By the
doing?
way,
30 a.m.
I wanted to ask you, are you allergic to silver?
That's a
Mike, am I
conversation opener.
am I allergic to silver?
I want to preface that Synapse is not good at social interaction.
Take the anathema trait.
Sorry?
There is actually a trait that you can take to be super sensitive to things.
Oh, cool.
So you're not allergic to silver?
Not so far as we know.
No.
But then,
That's good.
come to think of it, you've never really tried.
True.
Because any of the artifacts that your parents had,
Mm-hmm.
now that you're thinking about it, and now you're a little bit paranoid. Because you can't think of any, there was a gemstone and there was a thing and there was a necklace or a brooch on it.
Mm-hmm.
There was a couple of rings, but you don't remember any of them being silver specifically. And now you're a little bit worried.
Am I
Maybe.
allergic to
Or
silver?
maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you know you're not. Who knows?
I don't think I am. But he was just talking about asses, and then you just what's going on here? I thought I had news for you guys, but
I was just really curious. Yeah, what's your news?
Yeah.
That's
I
more
didn't cut you
important.
off. Like you want to say, talk. No, I totally.
oh,
Wait, before you say anything, Synapse, can I ask you something real quick? And you don't think it's weird? Because I know you do your games and your computer thing. Can you say "ooh" once?
I hate you so much. The worst part is she would know exactly what the uwu is, and she's just going to give you a look, like really confused. Is it important to you that I do?
Yes.
Wait.
Are you going to do not fucking... I'm going to...
No, we're already recording, so it doesn't matter.
She
We've done
fucking
it at
would
least,
see. That's the problem.
2 times
Do I do it?
put
Do
together.
you want me to do it like proper uwu, or do you want me to just do uwu the way Synapse would do it because she's confused?
Ooh.
It's what your character would do.
That's what your character
Cool.
would do.
People say,
And she's gonna... Okay, so behind the mask, you see like her eyes kind of do that crinkle like... Uwu. Is that what you wanted me to say?
No, like good full on. Look, I'm getting Alienware shit, and it's top quality shit.
Oh, is this for that?
Yes.
Oh, of course, yeah. And so she will quickly go onto her phone, and she's going to quickly search what it's supposed to look like, and then like watch it a few times, nod. Ew, ew. I hate you so much. I swear to God. I had to do it really quick because if I didn't, I'd be really self-conscious. I've done it once on my channel, and I got clipped in my very first stream doing it.
of course.
And now I'm going to get clipped again on this one.
Of course.
no.
I believe we call that getting hacked.
I not that kind of person.
You don't know how to clip.
Whoa.
Now I'm gonna do
Good luck.
it.
You were gonna do it anyway. It's a funny clip to put on socials. For fuck's sake.
All right,
So yeah, no, she full on does the.
perfect. I'm
Is this
gonna
like an
so get
XD
you that
thing?
Alienware equipment.
Alienware?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a computer
yeah.
thing. It's really good computer stuff.
Like from another world?
Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh my God.
No, it's
Oh.
a brand. It's a brand thing. They like to think
you
they're out
covered-
of this world.
What is your aspect today, by the way? Solstice?
What was it last?
It was autumn. You've been autumn for
Do
a
you
while.
want us to call you, by the way, Aegis, so that you can be part of this conversation?
Oh, I'm fine listening to this as a
Almost there.
spectator. This is hilarious. He has nothing to add.
Oh God. You know, Night Wanderer is gonna be so pissed
Oh,
that he
yes.
missed me doing that because he's been wanting me to do it for the fucking whole time. Because I didn't want to do it. Ugh.
I think I might have changed to summer when I was in front of the Ice Queen.
Oh my God, you are indeed the sweet summer child.
So yeah, I don't bat an eye at that. I'm like, okay, that's a
That's
nice
what I was
thing.
wondering. Like, how much of a summer child is he?
Well, you look nice, like really nice
Summary.
and summery. Solstice.
Yeah, thanks. Comes with the.
What? Yeah. The whole
Don't
thing.
usually talk about it in public spaces.
Why not?
You know, the whole.
I'm assuming as well you're all walking to.
Yeah. And Synapse is jumpy as fuck. Like she is keeping her head down, but she is like constantly scanning everywhere we're going.
So, what did you have to tell us?
Right.
Yeah.
So I went back to the museum just to get a sense. You know, the guy there said that something was my fault, or he had insinuated I was involved in
Oh,
things.
no. Jason Pollock just makes those type of crap paintings. It's not your fault.
No, not the elven individual.
Oh, the elf thing.
Yeah. And then the woman. I don't know if I told you guys this. Perhaps between episodes. I don't know. When I touched the crystal, I saw an elvish woman, and it's just it all seems to be centered around perhaps that first encounter. So I went back to check it out. Nobody knows anything. There was no pamphlets. There's no information about the exhibit that was there with the crystals and the glass. The front desk woman looked at me like I was speaking another language.
Was that your mom?
I don't. No, definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not.
Did
And
you happen
maybe
to see the security footage?
no. That
Where are we going?
Oh, I want to meet up with Steel Aegis. He's asked for some help.
Oh, okay. So we're not walking on foot. You know what I feel the need for? The need for speed.
Can we roll a d6, please? Add that to the tally.
One.
Okay, what extra?
We were still on D4.
Oh, we're on D4s? I thought we were on
graduate to
D6s.
D6s.
I've been using a lot of D6s lately.
Wow.
Well, we're rolling a D4, then 4.
Damn it.
Oh,
4 points of
great.
psychic damage. That's so much worse. Okay.
All right. Storyteller or
Mhm.
narrator. Are there any like fast cars on this route that we're walking like that's like parked somewhere?
Fast cars?
Yeah, like something we could just, vroom vroom.
Are we going to steal a
There are
car?
Cars? I don't
We're
necessarily know.
heroes.
would be here.
Just
But I can convince the cars to help us.
borrowing it.
I was
True.
assuming he was wanting to sketch.
Give me. I don't know. There's no attribute for luck or anything. Give me a vigilance.
Crap.
You're also looking for something that'll seat 3. So
Yes.
Oh, true.
you're not looking for a really fast car because they usually
Yeah.
only.
I hope you know Synapse will not be driving.
I'll drive. That's fine.
Just saying.
Let's go, rickshaw.
We can do that.
13.
bad.
And a 5 on the marble die.
Nice. As luck would have it, I mean, there's not a lot. There's the usual fare of Toyota Corollas, a couple of various, like a Ford. It's an older Ford Explorer SUV.
Mm-hmm.
But you do remember about a block back there was an Audi S8.
Guys, come on. I'm gonna take you back this way. Just one block. We're gonna get there and start. I'm gonna see Still Aegis.
Okay, sure.
I don't know what we're getting up to, but I'm game.
You'll notice at this point that Synapse is definitely like hunching in and trying to hide almost between you guys as best she can from everybody around her. Like she's using you guys as fucking shield to move through the crowd so she doesn't get jostled.
Get in there. There it is.
There as it is.
See, isn't this pretty?
This is yours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a gift from Gideon. Charge on the card.
He does like to give you gifts. He does
Yeah.
like to give all of us gifts. Does anyone else feel vaguely like he's trying to buy our friendship?
Yes.
a little bit.
And honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. It makes sense.
You just
Like,
you want a whole room full of your computer stuff so you can like take over. the
I'm
whole-
more effective with the more computer stuff I have.
Not a dick. Just saying that I respect it. It's just All right, everybody, hop in.
I just like the idea of like we get there, you have to try to unlock the door.
I was gonna use my Spidey web and see if I could make it into a key.
If it's an Audi, it has a computer, which means I can convince it to open its doors
Also,
for us
Yeah.
if you want.
Oh man, I don't know where I put the key.
Oh,
Synapse.
Yeah.
You could, do your little thing.
Oh,
You're really good at.
this is not the worst thing that Synapse has ever done.
God no. She's going to place her hand on the Audi and just very gently use machine telepathy, and I'm going to basically instruct it to open its doors and to start the car once we're inside.
Give me. That's logic or ego?
Logic. It's telepathy, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Mental power.
Well, I guess that would be an ego thing. Convincing, but okay. No logic.
Techno telepathy might be
Logic
different.
check. So a logic check can get the character past security, but it doesn't need a check for most normal stuff if it's not having to fight through security.
Yep.
According to the power.
Cool. Give me a
What
logic.
you said the car was an Audi S7?
8.
Oh, well. Oh, hell yeah. We're about to go.
Okay, so you want me to roll the logic check, or do you want to just rule that I can do this?
Well, it's security, so yes.
12 total, with a
Well-
4 on the marble die.
With a who? 4?
4, yeah, on the marble.
It feels like it takes convincing, but the door opens.
There we go.
Tush, tush. All right, everybody hop in.
Hey, could you possibly do that with my phone? I forgot my voicemail password ages ago, and it's just been full for months.
Yeah, of course.
Who you been talking to?
But I don't know. It's all these unknown numbers. I'm sure they're trying to reach me for a good reason, but I always miss them.
There's-
Can I borrow your phone
Yeah.
real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna take it. And basically, I'm just going to connect his voicemail to like the cloud so I can access it. Are all of them scams?
I mean,
Are all of his
he
voicemails
owes a
just?
lot of money if you count just the sheer number of phone calls. The amount of money that he owes to the U.S. government revenue service is incredible.
The IRS? You owe the.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
not the IRS, the U.S. government revenue service. Revenue
Yes.
services.
Scam.
Oh,
I'm like she kind of just like listens for a moment. I don't think she really needs to use machine telepathy because she can just hack it.
99% of them are automated voices. Go to
Okay.
that. Hello. A strange charge has been shown on your credit card, amounting to $1,344. And you must call this number now in order to get this charge removed, or the U.S. Revenue Services will be charging you for something.
Oh my God. Call them
No,
back.
I've got that in my headphones.
Okay.
I'm not hearing that.
Oh, no.
No. Like I had an idea of what it was, so she put it through like an earbud
Okay.
instead.
I'm putting the car in gear and we're boom.
I'm just going to look at him and just be like, "Oh, it's okay. Someone got a hold of your number and just put it to some automated websites. I'll take care of that for you." And she's just gonna delete.
What are the odds that Synapse or Solstice actually had an important phone call?
I don't know.
Yep.
That's up to you. Do you want me to delete all of them? Because I will. If you want me to take that risk.
Oh, Kelly, and it's your mother. I have that one thing you really, really wanted us to.
I would just delete the automated voicemails, like the hello.
The ones that are like,
We are trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Sorry.
That's too good.
I like the fact that no one else was speaking there, so I'm probably going to clip that one too.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. No
Oh
psychic.
god.
All right.
No psychic damage. That was just funny. Honestly, Die Hard is one of my favorite movies. It's also one of my favorite Christmas movies. So
It's the best.
So
Christmas movie.
let's fast forward this just a teeny
thank
bit.
you.
We're going to basically say that you make the rest of your way to the HQ, which is coming along. There's still construction going, but some of the internal spaces are being developed, including Zan's workshop.
Yeah.
And you basically pull in with your Audi S8 and dial out, go inside, I assume, and meet up with Zan.
I'll hand back the phone as we're going. Go on.
But
I
let's-
changed your password, by the way. It's just Solstice for the moment, but you can change that back
Oh,
once
sure.
you find out what it was.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I appreciate
Now
it.
I can. Oh, shut up, so you can talk.
okay. No, it's fine. Fine. You know, I'm gonna make it so you never want to talk to me. No. No.
You made me ooh-woo on a fucking stream. That's already happened.
No such thing. Just say. Wasn't me.
Sure
However,
does.
let's take a 5-minute break at this point. We're at a good spot. And
Yeah.
Everybody go hydrate. Everybody,
Yeah, I need water.
do your thing. Come back in 5, and we will find out what the group has been up to and what Zan has to reveal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Take a break.
Ooh.
Bye.
Ooh.
I hate
Ooh.
you so fucking much.
Bye.
The recording has not been paused yet, by the way.
Alright.
John's just gone.
We're
Just
just
like,
here.
fuck this, I'm out.
All right, we're pausing. And then she said, no. What
I feel like
were we talking
one of the
about?
lines.
Something about sharks and existential
fuck up,
dread
man.
of your teachers because
I would say a word, but it's too gross for this.
All right. So when we left off, everybody was having just a regular day, and we're moving it to the shopping part of the episode. I guess not really shopping, but the tech side of things, as everyone has convened around Recluse, Reylon, with McDonald's in hand, meeting up with Synapse and then Solstice, chatting about character stuff and how good people look in their pants. And I love Joe's reactions. Mm-hmm.
Out of that one.
Yeah,
I respect it.
now. Yeah, all right. And everybody pulled a fasty and did something it's called less than heroic. Borrow someone's
Road.
car.
As far as Synapse and Solstice are aware, that is Brown Recluse's car.
Mm-hmm.
As far as they are aware. Whether or not Synapse entirely believes it,
And then
would be up to fate.
took it to the headquarters, at which point they met up with Zan/Steel Aegis and are now in the room together. By on.
I am back. I accidentally broke all of my audio doing something dumb that I don't think even picked up.
Didn't hear a word.
Nope.
Yep, that
Yeah, we
checks
didn't
out.
hear anything. On the upside, you didn't turn on your voice changer again.
That's what broke everything.
All right.
Of course it did.
It's happening this all the time.
What is Solstice currently wearing right now in the summer theme?
Are you,
know,
in your human form?
Because
or
I'm in my
your-
human form. Maybe like my
Get it.
tie is just red. Well, not red like Donald Trump red, but like red orange. Like,
I mean, if you're wearing the same
fiery.
thing that you would normally wear to work at the
Mhm.
museum, then you're probably wearing something studious yet
Yeah.
professional. So, a tie and a collar shirt and then a sweater over top of it or something, or a blazer.
Exactly.
That's
Ooh,
With
slightly
cardigan.
slacks.
from the neutral
Are-
piece you're
Are
wearing.
the slacks hugging?
Just lead with that.
Just
Yeah,
lead with the question you
what are
want to
asking
ask.
exactly?
I'm asking the question.
Probably
Question
not
that-
because it's a glamour. I would have to like purposefully do that. So it's probably very just.
But if all
straight
you
leg.
have seen is people wearing slacks that hug, you might think that's the only way
Very
they are supposed
Yes.
to be. So.
Yes.
How many nice asses have I seen in my life?
The
in my
real
life?
questions on this superhero podcast.
Seattle average booties.
Woo episode.
Oh my
What?
god.
In which we asked the important questions. How tight is our Solstice
What?
bowl?
Do you really want that to be in the episode? Is that the question
Oh,
you
it's
want
in
to
there
have?
now. So. It's
I
fine. Come
assume
on.
they're really, really tight, but
We're talking about a world where everybody is going to be eventually in spandex of some kind because it's
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh.
someone.
Reylon's gonna have a great day.
Oh
An
yeah.
absolute great day when we all get our super suits.
Another kink.
Fine.
Another kink.
There's a whole article on butt sizes. Well, I'm going to read this later.
Okay.
I did not
And
hear
bookmark.
sizes for a good
Oh, no.
second. Like, what
Okay,
dude?
Let's
On
bring
the
this thing to a
stream?
close.
See you later. Keep working.
So anyway, yeah. So we're going to get all the shit we need for like the space, and Solstice. I thought it's like really cool thing. So like when you're not, this attractive college douchebag,
Mm-hmm.
when you're not like this, like you can have a place where you can just like express, like art or whatever. I want to ask a question, and I don't want it to sound offensive, but it's going to sound offensive because I'm saying it, but it's also not racist.
Okay. He's an
So-
elf, so I'm sure it's
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah. So, does your kind do modern dances?
I would have to assume. So the thing is, I'm one of them, but I've always lived here, so I'm kind of a stranger.
I'm asking, can you twerk? That's what I'm asking. Like, I'm asking,
Oh.
we can put a bar
No.
like up in there.
No, I saw a few videos. I don't think I could do that.
Have you tried?
I pondered on it, but I never
So you never
actually
tried?
No.
We gotta get you working on that. I think it'd be great.
There was like a stallion woman that had like
Oh, you
tutorial
know
videos.
about her? Yeah, right. She's like, perfect. Let's not talk about that right now. I need a
You know,
burger.
sometimes you'll see things that I really don't understand.
Oh, yeah. It's
But I assume it's an important part of the conversation.
it is. It's very important. Where's Steel Aegis? Where's
Aegis! Aegis, you here?
hold on.
So yeah. Oh.
Ding ding ding. By the power of Steel Aegis, appear in front of us. Hiya! Does that work? I saw it on a TV show, so I was like,
Did it work?
We're just
he
like
comes-
looking around.
Yeah, he does like come out of the back room and he's like, I'm kind of upset that that's what I heard. Yeah.
which part?
Synapse is just going to take her phone and just like make a note. Well, in order to summon Steel Aegis, you have to do the whole introduction thing. Got it. Okay. I know that now.
But yeah, did you guys show up here in an Audi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where?
it's his. Apparently Gideon bought
Oh.
it for him.
Oh,
I didn't know we
sweet.
could ask Gideon for a car.
Yeah,
Ask
me
him,
neither.
Neither did I.
Charge the
I have
car.
like,
He has a
this-
credit card. He's rich.
You bought a
Okay.
whole car on a credit card purchase?
Yeah, you can do that.
Wow. What's his limit?
I think 4
Does
million.
it?
Goodness.
Oh, okay, that's a lot of money.
I mean,
I
we actually need to
should
talk
not be
about
trusted
that
with
too.
that.
We also should talk about that because it's a little weird vibe I'm getting off of him, and it's kind of ugh.
Yeah, he's weird. I'm not going to argue against that. Like, he is a weird individual.
He kind of gives off Fed vibes, right? Like
Yes.
just government vibes. But
Yes.
I think
Matt,
he's
we
an
can-
alien.
we have an alien. I'm gonna point it.
Not an alien
have
in
an
the
We have a
that-
and he doesn't
fae.
feel like that.
Thank you.
No, I think
Apologies, I
straight
was
up
not aware.
extraterrestrial. Like, it
Oh, do you
feels
think
like
he's
he's
from
acting.
Roswell?
Oh, maybe. Because he feels like he's acting like how he thinks a human should act. But it's really uncanny.
I really think Synapse, you're sweet as pie, but don't watch overruns of X-Files, please. It's not
Oh,
good.
okay, no.
Huh?
I was actually meaning to, but
I mean,
I don't know. That sounds like it would be a pretty good watch party. Like, we got all these giant walls. We could grab a projector.
oh
just-
yeah, we should, yeah, okay, like major, like the TV, the theater thing in here. Oh yeah, get it
Yeah.
okay for the theater.
would it be a kind of sleepover? Is that what that kind of would be?
Yeah.
Is that
You want to do a sleepover?
I've never done one of those before.
Yeah, we can get sleeping bags.
Yeah, sure. We could order pizza.
marshmallows, and oh yeah, we get pizza. Pizza. Do you need pizza? Solstice?
Yes.
I guess I would have to have eaten pizza. I don't want to say no. Yes, I've had a few slices.
You don't sound convinced about that.
You must not have had the right pizza.
Yeah, you ought to sit next to me. I give you some Papa John's. Papa John's pretty good.
Who's that?
Guy, not so much. Papa John's.
Yeah.
I don't like Hungry Harry because it sounds like you're eating shit on a piece of cardboard. It's gross.
Is everything all right, Aegis?
Yeah. So okay, workshops. I set the workshop thingy up back here. I got some doodads. I've been having fun. And
New tech?
yeah.
And by the power of
kinda.
still ages, it's going to show us.
I don't think you have to do
Three,
that.
three karate poses.
But yeah, so like I said earlier, the workshop is it's a workshop. Bunch of machines, busted up old motorcycle off to one side. Most of it all looks new. Kind of like a cork board with just a ton of sketches on it. And I don't know, it's not a conspiracy cork board
Yeah.
yet. But yeah, he has some specific plans pulled out, and he points over at Solstice and says, "Okay, so I had a thought. So I could not interact with the
crystal.
yeah, I could not phase at the right frequency of the crystal when we were fighting that bulldozer.
Mhm.
So that means that it's energy and not density. So that means it must be giving off a signal. So I thought, what if we make, I don't know, like some kind of crystal radar or Geiger counter or something to, like maybe we could track down the one that infected those rats, or catch another one as it pops up. Do you think you could get me the crystal so that we could get like a reading on it for a baseline, or are like all the crystals different? Like, is this
Well-
a feasible plan?
What happened to the crystal that was on the grounds of the HQ? Is that still
I think you took it.
there? Okay.
Yeah, last we saw you were cradling it like a baby.
Okay.
Because anyone
Um,
else got electrocuted trying to touch it.
Yes, and there was one at the zoo,
No,
right? There wasn't.
there was
Yeah, there was.
dust.
It was in the
There was
rats.
dust.
There was pieces of it. There was also there was a crystal, wasn't there?
Oh,
Because isn't that what I
thought it was
touched
just all
when I got
particulates.
the vision?
Yeah, because you got the vision from a crystal.
Ah, okay.
I'm
I
not
could have
sure.
sworn it was
Storyteller?
particulates.
Narrator?
I'm fairly
Was it a
confident
crystal or
they were in the
dust?
zoo.
Um,
The crystal.
are we talking about the crystal that was here at the base?
The zoo.
The zoo.
In the rats.
The zoo was fine particulate in the water supply.
Yeah.
So what did Solstice touch to get
rat?
yeeted?
Rat.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't have taken a rat then, for sure.
It was the point of basically all the little tiny points of little tiny flecks of crystal
Mhm.
dust, all touching all at once instead of one point.
Makes sense. Yeah, I have one. I was actually just looking into the first one that we encountered at the museum. There's a whole thing with that too. We'll get into. But the point is, we have one right now, and if you want to maybe test it on a second one, we can get that done. But we need to contact the old man who looked at it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, whenever we could get that done. Cause
Very
yeah,
good
like,
idea.
yeah,
Done.
I have a prototype, but I don't know how good that thing's gonna be without a baseline.
Already?
I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
Aegis,
Yeah,
If you can make a locator using the frequency of the crystals,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't it be possible to generate a frequency that would negate that crystal frequency? You
In
can do that with
theory, maybe.
sound.
Yeah.
So if we could
But
figure
you
out the
can't
frequency,
like negate lightning with more lightning.
no, you'd have to have
So,
the opposite
yeah,
frequency. But if you know the frequency, then you can start to mess with that. Look, my routine is for
Experiments.
computers, so
Yeah.
I don't know, but maybe it's an idea if you think it's feasible. I mean,
we'll find out. But yeah, so speaking of you, do you still have that cattle prod from the zoo?
yes.
Okay.
Do the
Yeah.
cattle prods collapse or are they like fixed? Because the ones I see at the zoo collapse and you can snap them out. Okay, then she has that in her bag.
No, nothing
She
is
just
cattle prods.
yes, she's just got the collapsed version in her bag, and she just reaches in, pulls it
Okay.
out, hands it over.
So yeah,
Nice.
he takes that and he has a couple of ideas on these papers, and he's like, well, you okay? I apologize in advance, but you don't seem very much like a frontline fighting hero. So
I'm really
I was
not.
okay. So I was thinking like maybe we could give you something more mid-range or long-range to deal with this. So I had a couple of ideas I could start working on. Perhaps we could turn the cattle prod here into like maybe some kind of reusable taser, like some kind of retractable thing to bring the tasing part back. Or
Like a whip or something?
oh yeah. I could probably make a whip out of this. Like it's already collapsible, so it has that kind of a structure going on.
That would be kind of
Uh,
cool.
Yeah, and perhaps we can finagle some kind of like air powered pistol for your trank darts if you still have those. Like
That
we'd
would
have
be
to,
amazing.
yeah, we'd have to get some more and probably lower the dosage so that it's not animal grade. But yeah, he's gonna turn to Reylon and say, "Thank you so much for not making any comments about the whip while I was talking about that. That's very appreciated."
No, I just
Are there
I'm just
comments to be made about a whip? Is that a thing?
No.
Genuinely, Seraphina does not know. She's genuinely like, I don't understand.
You'll let the cattle
Uh,
prod.
We just let the whole idea that Seraphina
Yeah.
is walking around with a cattle prod in her bag. We're just gonna leave that alone.
But yeah, he does turn his attention to Reylon and say,
yeah.
okay, I'm curious. Your webs, are they organic? Did you make some kind of mechanism? Like what's going on with those?
You wanna see my web?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Are you?
So I take it it's organic.
Yeah, yeah, it comes out of me. Well, yeah,
Freezing?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my skip. Oh. That
get your face up, right?
yeah. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking like if you had some kind of web shooter machine, like I could probably fiddle with that, but yeah, you seem pretty good.
Yeah, I've had a lot of practice, you know.
I don't know, maybe we could like do something with the mask, like I don't know.
Like spit webs.
Well, I
Ooh,
was thinking
a
like
dragon.
yes, like a webby dragon.
He does have a whole car outside that you can maybe.
You could have.
Go for
You
it.
could upgrade the car. You could have your own
I
Batmobile.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's do that. Run up Gideon's carry the car. We gotta do this.
But yeah, so yeah, Aegis is gonna kind of wander around and collect some tools, dump them off at his little workstation with this little prototype radar and the cattle prod, and he will like talk towards Synapse while he's tinkering, and he's like, so yeah, you like talk to machines, yeah? Like that's part of your power set?
Yeah. And
So
for
so
lack
is
of a
it
better
like
word.
a dialogue, or
It can be
is
if the
it
computer is particularly advanced, but for the most part, it's just like submerging myself in code. I
You said
talk
Coke?
computer. Code.
Oh,
Computer code.
yeah, he will he'll pick up his mask that he's had on the table. And he's like, could you like talk to this? See if there's any information you can find about it. Like, yeah,
I can
I did not
try.
make this. Like, I've tried fiddling with it, but yeah.
If you like. I'll just reach forward and place like a fingertip to it. I don't need to touch anything to actually use this power, but it's proof that
Okay.
she's actually doing it.
Mm.
And I'll try and reach out.
Mm.
Just as a general system
Yeah.
inquiry.
Oh, the mask came to me. Mask that you found in
If it's not cybernetic in any way, I won't be able to communicate with it. So if it's a different kind of machine, I may not be able to understand it.
not a
Good.
not a Give me a logic check. No, ego.
If I'm using machine telepathy, it's logic. Please let me roll logic. My ego is 1. That's why I'm saying it like
Synapse is
this.
not an egotistical lady.
No.
A logic check to me is like more of an intelligence sort of understanding of things. That's the thing I don't like the machine telepathy. Machine telepathy as well. You're trying to convince a machine to do. Okay. This is gonna be ego.
All right. Ego it is.
Oh no! What?
I got a 6 on the marble die for a total of 18.
Jeez. 566.
Yep.
I'm sure that almost would have been terrible for us.
That's significant. Cool. You you're sort of unsure because you're like, well, there's no tech to this. There's no understand. I don't know. You're kind of going in blind. You're kind of like, all right, well, I'm going to assess. I'm going to use my power. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to sort of reach in, sort of getting a sense of the technology of this thing. It's mask. You reach in. You. It's almost like you feel you're when you dive into the technology, you dive into the machine, you kind of sort of slide around it, you kind of get a sense of it, you get an understanding, and it sort of becomes this visceral thing where you're actually almost one with the machine in that mentality. You're kind of controlling, I can do this, I can do this with this sort of thing, and it's sort of like an instinctive, instantaneous understanding while you're there. This is something else. You're in a machine, but not a machine. And it's a I don't want to say the word alien as an actual extraterrestrial.
But
I
it's
want
like
to
a
say
completely different operating system. Like I speak one type of code and it's a different type of code.
you're looking for HTML and it's talking binary to you, and you're trying it's insisting to talk to you in binary, and you're like, no, I don't understand. This is something definitely foreign to the concept that you have of machinery.
She'll kind of bring her hand back, confused.
Did
Can I
you hear
do-
anything?
Vigilance check.
Me?
Everybody.
What vigilance?
Vigilance.
Oh boy, I'm kind
What
of.
happens when
14.
Gideon isn't here?
Oof.
Oof. 7 for Steel Aegis.
Nice.
14 for me.
Does my spider sense kick in?
I will allow it.
Okay.
Oh
Is
no.
that extra die?
Oh, we're fucked.
An extra die?
You re-roll the one that you don't like.
Oh, gotcha. Let me take that out then.
I mean, you could roll 46 if you want. It might just that.
Okay.
14.
7 and a 14.
I get to re-roll one. You said the ones?
I mean,
Whichever
don't
one you
re-roll
don't
the
like.
marble die if it's a 1, though.
You what?
Don't re-roll the marble die if it's a 1.
Oh,
Keep that one.
keep this one. Okay, keep that one. I want to re-roll.
Stopped using my other dice because they were rolling low and bursting through a piece
And-
of garbage.
Nice.
Want to make a gay math joke right now?
Um, 13, a 6 on the marble.
Nice. So a 7, a 13,
14
14,
for me.
14, 14, 13. Yeah? Aegis?
Oh, 7.
Oh, that's where the 7 is. Okay.
Yeah.
So a number of things happen, all kind of at the same time. You
Oh boy.
the the air in the room. You know the taste of ozone?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It sort of has that
Love
thing.
that taste.
Hairs on the hairs, the little hairs on the arm start standing up. The pyloreflex, and a bunch of the electrical wiring in the building around you, back the way with regards to some of the tech that seems to be being gathered for certain individuals and their tech savviness. Everything just sort of surges like this big and you can see almost like this electrical blast going through the wiring, even though I presume it's reinforced. Anything connected to electrical connections, any of the large industrial machines that Steel Ages may have.
Oh no.
Everything just sort of like exploding off of the wall, the electrical outlets exploding off the walls. Serafina has a momentary thought of, oh crap, is any of that surge protected, before half of the room, you see like electrical bits flying out of tech room. And at the same time, you look down as you're having this thing, it surges out, but the amulet around Synapse's neck surges back and flares, her eyes black, her everything blackens up, the veins go up black, and everybody give me an agility. Oh, sorry. What is your agility defense?
Me too.
No, you are going to.
Ego defense.
Good luck.
No, it's a logic roll.
A logic roll.
You know?
Good for me.
All right. Okay. 13 with a 2 on the marvel die for me. The logic.
Actually, nobody needs to roll. What is your agility defense? Steel Aegis.
11.
What's this?
13.
11.
Okay.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Okay. So,
I'm so sorry if it's me.
and this sort of engulfing, explosive force emanates from Synapse, pushing all of you.
Even me hanging from the ceiling? Damn.
I'm an overachiever.
I respect that. It was worth the Ulu.
You know what? I targeted you.
Subconsciously, the amulet knows who the true enemy is.
You
Not
did
me.
have a fantastic success, so no one takes damage. But they're still pushed aside rather forcefully, unwittingly, as this sphere of force. Basically, it's almost like it's woven from something, and it sort of just has the trace, a little black flecks and sort of tenderly flecks of something. It feels like it emanates from the floor, from the amulet, and she's sort of almost not, doesn't seem to be doing it consciously. And just then the cause of the electrical surge is known as the front door gets blasted apart, and an individual dressed in blue and purple? Okay. Blue and purple spandex tight costume sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And steam and sort of electrical sparks and after effect coming off of the gauntlets he's wearing. He's like, if I take you down, then there'll be nothing stopping society.
Who the hell are you?
Web punch him. In the dick.
Wait. We're going to cut it here because cliffhanger. And
God
also-
damn it. All right.
And
I am so sorry. I just threw everybody. Just whoom.
Yeah.
so we've got two problems now. Who is this weirdo in the tights? Why is he talking about a society? What society is he talking about? Why does Synapse
Well,
beat
we live
everybody
in
else?
one. Yeah,
Why doesn't
if the
the game work?
mask is inside of Synapse's bubble, Aegis might be in trouble.
Oh no.
And why does the
I'm
glamour
so
not
sorry.
work on Solstice's butt? Why?
The important question.
All to be answered the next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Or the zeros?
All right. Cool. So let's do a quick little outro. Let everybody know who you are, where you are, and what you're up to in the IRL. And let's go from there. And let's start backwards. Let's go with Joe.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe, better known as DJ Toreto or Nullfinger on Twitter, and I've been playing Brown Recluse, the thirsty Seattle web-based Spidey. What the fuck is going on?
Technical difficulties.
Currently, I
Sorry.
am the DMST for Montgomery by Night, a V5 Vampire Masquerade Edition Chronicle with some homebrew in it. I've also been running it privately as well, so you're going to let me know. Want to play around? Hit me up in my DMs. We can do it on Discord, and it'll be for fun. It'll be free, or at least for now. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm not really doing anything right now. I will be in another game later on in the year. More deets on that later. But yeah, that's it.
DJ.
Ooh. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Again, I'm CJ, who played Killian, aka Solstice. Apologies, but not for today's session. The energy
Never
in the room was
apologize.
just immaculate. I will be DMing soon, so I will tease that. But as this happens in the future, I don't want to say anything that by the time this comes out is
That just
untrue.
comes out, you're already DMing.
So yeah, come watch me at the Hexagon TTRPG, and thank you.
John.
Oh, me. Okay. Hello, I'm John. I run a podcast myself of random tabletop RPGs over at Bacon Flavored Pods at Spotify, Podbean, all that stuff. We're currently doing a Mad Max Borderlands-ish Wild West game called Torn Flats Fandango, and an urban fantasy, urban horror type thing called Portsmouth Zodiac, as well as random one-shots. So yeah, I can be found there. And ooh, I finally got it to work.
Speaking of Ulu, Sparrow.
Hi, I'm Sparrow. As you can tell, they're being very mean to me. Um,
Love you, buddy.
I am the DM of Toadstool Tales. I am also on a quest to 100% Final Fantasy Online, so you might see me online doing that. I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, Taves now has a podcast available. So if you're interested in checking out the first few episodes, we have just started uploading this, but I don't know when this is going live. So by then, we might have caught up.
Likely.
No, I don't know. But it would mean a lot if you guys checked us out on Spotify, just under Tapes or Tales.
Put
But
up
that's
the
me.
linkage. Cool. And as all usual, I have been your self-effacing, irreverent, innocent of all wrongdoing
Wow.
narrator. I'm just here. Everybody's just doing stuff. I'm just reacting to it.
Mike's done nothing wrong.
Yeah. You know what?
I will have
Yeah.
vengeance.
Here,
You know
like
what?
that when I got here.
We're going to take psychic damage. You know what, Mike? Based on this, we're
No,
all
I
gonna-
feel like I feel like we
Emotional,
take psychic damage for that.
we're
Someone
all
roll a
gonna
d4.
we're all need a we're going to need a
I
big
no longer have defense.
I mean, I'm happy to throw y'all under the bus.
Yeah.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
I can be found on my pre and post COVID cosplay adventures at Canadian Captain America on the Instagrams and the TikToks, the CDN Cap America on Bird app and the Sky app. The long and the short of most of my stuff at this point in time, I can be found in other places guesting, and I had another thing going on BBN for a while. This one current game is my current major project, and I want to get a D&D thing going in the not so distant future. More on that as it comes, but yeah, if you can tune in to twitch.tv/would-be heroes, you can tune into any of this episode probably in a month or two, depending on how fast we get them all out there. But otherwise, hopefully we're all having a good time doing it. That's the important part. Doing it for the love of the game. So, that said, let's find ourselves another game eventually to play in. We all have games coming up, which is fantastic. So, everybody, have a good day, as it were. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming along on this crazy adventure. And we will get what happens next week. Same bad time. Same. And other than that, we will see you on the flip side.
Bye.
Hi.
Drive safe.
Hello.
Hello?
I hate you all so fucking much.
Hello, Mr. President?
I will murder you.
Another day, the sun is golden again. Another night spent wide awake. If